Hi, I'm Xenofear, and today we're going to be playing on the £30 Xbox One console. So I've actually been playing this a little bit over the last, I don't know, maybe week since I got it now. And yeah, so far I'm having a really good time with it. So just a quick reminder as to what the all-in for £35 challenge was. So for £35, I had to get a console and games that I could play. A fairly modern console as well. It couldn't be something, say, from a long time ago. And basically just see how much game I could get for as little money as I could spend. Now, I actually already own an Xbox Series X, and I didn't need this console at all. However, I just thought it would make for an interesting kind of video series, really. And yeah, so I've had opportunity to sort of sit down and play it today. So what we're going to do today is probably finish this mission without tripping over my words, where we take out Kellogg at Fort Hagen, and yeah, we'll go from there. So it's going to be a relatively short kind of more update video today. It's actually quite warm in the UK at the moment, and we don't have central heating. We do have central heating in our homes. We're not that poor. We don't actually have air conditioning in our homes, so when our homes get warm, they get quite hot. And the room I'm in at the moment is pretty warm, so it's going to be a fairly short video today. And more of an update as to what I'm actually doing with the £30 Xbox console. So we have £1 remaining in our budget. And I have actually spent that pound on the final game that I'm able to buy outside of inside the £35 budget, and that game is Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs for Xbox One. Bought today for exactly £1. So this now means that we have no money left in our budget whatsoever to purchase anything, and the only way we're going to be able to get new games now is by either trading in existing games or through the Microsoft Rewards program as well. You can get points for doing daily sort of activities and stuff like that on the rewards. Well, it used to be the rewards app, but they've actually replaced it now with I think just like a little part in the Bing section. But anyway, you can get enough points and you can actually buy a game with those points. So that's basically the only, one of two ways that we're going to be able to purchase any more games for this particular challenge. I have also decided on what my last sort of digital game that I can sort of bring across is as well. Now, I must admit I am cheating ever so slightly here with this one. However, what I'll be doing is I have Dead Island Collection in my library. I actually only bought that as a single game, so I bought the 2 games in one bundle, and I will be deciding that is my final game that I'm able to bring over from my digital library. So yeah, slightly cheating a little bit, but hey, I made the rules and I'm allowed to change them ever so slightly, although this is purely a technicality, I'm sure you'll agree. So for £35, we've got actually quite a few games that should keep me busy for quite a while. So I'll take that leather right arm, but I'll leave the rest of that stuff there. And I always get confused in Fort Hagen. It's not necessarily clear where exactly it is you need to go at all times. Try and pick up all these Institute rifles as well, try and flog them when we get back to Diamond City. Oh, what's on here? So I'm using the submachine gun that I picked up from the mission where you have to save Valentine from, what's he called? Skinny Malone. I did that mission yesterday. Okay, I think we are going the right way here actually, yeah. So I finished Fallout 4 I think twice so far on Xbox and PC. Quite enjoyed it actually. didn't finish this game for quite a while after it came out, but I sat down with it sort of middle of last year and really went through it all and quite enjoyed what I played. So I actually don't mind playing this again. Let's try and disarm these. And yeah, great. I think you can turn off the turret here, but that's a bit redundant now. Making sure that there's no other landmines here. What is that? Bit of a graphical glitch there. So despite the console's age, I've actually had a fairly good time with it. Or is that terminal used to open this here? I think it might be. I'm not sure. Can I afford a perk point to hack that maybe? So where will it be? There we go. Had a feeling it'd be an intelligence. I always just spam these here until I eventually get it right, but unfortunately for me that only took 2 attempts, so that was pretty cool. So open this door and take the stuff inside. Early game, so I basically want to try and hoover up as much as I can. Oh, broke straight away. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Watch Dogs as well, but I've got quite a few games to be getting on with now. So you can actually play games on the cheap. So I do apologise if you can hear the fan. You'll recall when I first purchased this Xbox and made a video about it, I said that it is a little bit noisy in operation. It is a little bit noisy in operation. So if you hear a bit of sort of background fan noise, that's probably the Xbox. It works absolutely fine, of course. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but it is a bit on the noisy side. This, of course, wouldn't normally be an issue if I was playing without recording, but because I'm recording and my microphone isn't an awful long distance away from the Xbox either, it's probably picking it up a fair bit. Oh, what was that? Trap. Tesla coil, is that what they're called? Something like that. But other than being slightly noisy, it does work absolutely fine. And that's a great thing about these VCR style Xbox Ones at the moment. You can pick them up dirt cheap. So the entry for gaming, in terms of budget, is actually quite low. I bought mine from a local sort of second-hand kind of pawn shop, I guess, as well, you could call it. Computer Exchange sell them for a little bit more money than what you could probably pick them up from somewhere like Cash Converters. Although I say that, but I think that when you buy from places like Cash Converters or Cash Generator or wherever you want to buy it from in the UK, sometimes it feels like you might be taking a little bit of a kind of chance that it won't work. I have bought an Xbox One from there before where it hasn't actually worked. So I was umming and ahhing about this one, but I thought, hey, for 30 quid, if it doesn't work, I can always just take it back. As they have a sort of returns policy. But yeah, no issue with it so far. Take the cigarettes and sell them. They're not worth much, but every little helps right now. I quite like, I've quite enjoyed playing Fallout 4 on the Xbox One so far. It's surprisingly enjoyable, actually. I have an Xbox Series X myself, as well as an Xbox Series S, the 1TB carbon black model, which I have for my tech room. But I just thought that this would be a fun thing to give a go. And yeah, so far it's been quite enjoyable, sort of trying to source out free or cheap games and things like that. Better change my weapon. because I've got plenty of 10mm, so I'll use that for now. Were there variants there? Trigger 10. So slightly faster fire rate. Pipe rifle. Okay, and I'll do just fine. I spent most of yesterday and the day before sort of setting up the new testing board that's going to be appearing on my channel a lot more. I'm enjoying that as well so far. Pretty decent performance, although I've got to clear my backlog of old GPUs, which I can now do. I posted on Twitter a problem that I had with a few graphics cards in my collection. That is, all the monitors I have are new monitors, so no DVI ports, you know, all just HDMI and stuff like that. But I went out today and I found a cheap old style monitor for a $5, which you can't really complain. It has DVI and VGA ports. Of course, a problem with that is that I'm going to have to record sort of off screen because I don't have anything that can capture through DVI. Let's unlock this security gate. Oh, come on, that was open. There we go. Isn't there some ammo in here? Or am I thinking of a different one maybe? Leather chest piece, I'll take that. Got bits and bobs here, Braxo cleaner. Huh, I thought there was more in there than that. Maybe I'm confusing it for another one. Are they just shooting at their own guys? No, they were shooting at Nick, who got knocked on his backside. Interesting strategy. Race towards the guy with a gun. Nothing in here. Seems a bit of a waste. Let's do a little bit of a trade, Nick. I've got loads of guns on me now. Okay, there we go. Just reduce my weight a little bit. Just sell all this stuff. When I go back to Diamond City, what's going on here? It's another one of those turrets, isn't it, from that height? What I've got down here? Typewriter, clock. Nothing. Again. Bit boring. How about in here? Stimpack. Good stuff there. Some sort of canteen. Yeah, sure, take a cat ball. Dig in. No thanks. Oh, bobblehead. Permanently gain 25% critical damage with energy weapons. I'll take that. Don't need a bread box. Glass pitcher. Looks like Nick has found another friend. I keep on breaking all of these things. Okay, so it's obviously just straight down like that. No? That one's going to break as soon as I use it on something else now. Anything else? No? Not sure where he was hiding. poke your head around. Some sort of Nuka-Cola. Oh yeah, I remember now. So there is another sort of lock room in a moment. Do I still have my minigun on me? Might wanna... Nope. Okay. This guy's got a skull over his name here. Yep, off you go, Nick. Stay down. There you go, thanks for taking the first couple of punches there, Nick. Doesn't have anything good on him either, which is really weird. So yeah, here's the other one I was thinking about. This is where you can get some 10mm ammo and stuff like that. Status busy. More bobby pins as well, good, because apparently I'm going through those like no one's business. Yeah, there we go. See, it broke immediately. I don't get why it keeps on sort of vibrating through the controller when I'm over the spot. Really? really? Okay. So is it this way maybe? Nope. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So we've got in here, so 10mm rounds. Automatic laser pistol, nice, I'll have that. Sweet. A Fat Man. Iconic for Fallout. Let's not use that indoors. Plenty of things to unlock in Fort Hagen. Okay, so I did just get purified water, so I'll drink one of those now, since it's a kind of aid. There we go. Nearly at Kellogg now. Not sure what the point of the hot plates are, unless you just break them down for resources for settlement building. So it must be a bit further up there. About there. No? It says there's a novice lock as well. There we go. Considering that's a novice lock, the margin of error there was quite small. You gonna let me in, dude? I mean, that scene just seems like a really good way to get shot, doesn't it, that? End of the line. Can take this opportunity to grab a quick drink. I can't imagine how he thought that would work out for him. Nothing will stop me. This guy's mission afterwards, so we take down Kellogg here, but then the mission where you're in the memory den actually paints him as quite an interesting character. I feel like he might have been sort of bumped off a little bit too soon, actually. Wow, I think that's the fastest I've ever taken him down. Right on in there. Huh. He barely got time to blink. Just immediately went straight down. Oh, nice. Not what I meant to do, but alright. Take your outfit as well, mate. Just to show how thoroughly you have been defeated. Sensor Roboco fun. What is this crap? I'll take those fuses, you never know when you might need those. Did any of you guys have rifles? No? I've already picked them up. Let's check the computer. And done. Discuss your findings with Nick. I think Nick's my favourite companion by far. Nick always goes with me everywhere I go. I quite like the mission that you do for him as well. I don't know, I suppose you could call them kind of loyalty missions, I guess. Because they have the same kind of feel when you do them as the loyalty missions in Mass Effect. And now we've taken Kellogg out. Did I not open something I should have done maybe? I'm sure we go out that way, so... Security door control. Yeah, should have done that before as well. Alright. So this has been a relatively short and sweet sort of update video on how I'm doing with the £30 Xbox and various games that I've chosen. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and keep an eye out on my channel for more videos exactly like this. As I explained before in my original video about it, this is going to be an interesting sort of mishmash of various kind of styles of video. So what was a commentary this time may not be next time, but I don't know. I'm really just playing this as it goes, to be honest, so we'll see what it turns out to be. Well, thank you very much guys for watching, and until next time, take care, bye bye.